here in Trabzon. It's a coastal town, but port city, but it's also got some mountains right next door to it. Here I am in the mountains. One of the main attractions to see in this beautiful city is the monastery, which is built up into the mountainside. Currently I'm on my way there via bus, as you can see. But I just wanted to show you the nice food that the bus drivers stopped us for. So basically, fog all above us. It's very muggy down at the water, down at the sea, but up here it's beautiful weather, nice and cool. But straight ahead of us is the Sumela Monastery. It was built in around the 400 AD area, and as the story goes, two priests had the same dream of seeing the Virgin Mary in this part of the world, and they decided to build a monastery there. That's a urban legend. Don't know how much truth there is to it, but beautiful spot. Yeah, anyway, I'll get a closer up look headed down the track. See you soon. We've started up again, so we're just at the monastery now. As you can see, the cliff face that it's built upon is quite magnificent. Might be hard to really grasp the sharpness of it, but it really is straight down and walking up, back there. A little clip, I guess, of it getting built. We've now entered the monastery, Sumela Monastery. Big shout out to Yiz, my couchsurfer mate, who has let me stay with him in Trabzon. He lended me his museum cart, and I am, for one day only, a student of Trabzon University. Usually it's a €20 fee to get into here if you're a foreigner, so shout out to that big dog, saved me a few bucks. This place is astonishing. Mosaics on the outside on the rocks, as well as on the building itself. Enter in here. Beautiful old windows. Look out to the beautiful countryside. Room, fire pit, bedroom somewhere where a convent of some sort where people may have stayed, or where priests stay, not a convent, something else. Can't remember. Anyway, onwards. So just go down here. So there's a few different little spots. The kitchen is in here, as you can see. Mutfucking hell, there we go. Beautiful little kitchen, fire, bakery, Firin bakery, that's what bakery means, okay. Beautiful high ceiling. Keep moving. This is what I was talking about with the mosaics on the side of it. That's beautiful. Absolutely. Can't cross in there, that's okay, but get a pretty good look. Fortunately, some people have scratched over some of the beautiful mosaics, but you can still get an idea of just how magnificent it was and still is. Way up until the rock face. To down here. More. So to our left is one of the chapels, one of the main chapels. So a bit busy here in this spot, but it's okay. We'll manage. That's the roof. Far out. Right, so this is outside of the chapel. Going back in. Into this way. So that's the chapel. You might not be able to see it, but to the right, up on the wall to the right, there's Jesus in the middle. There's also some other, it seems, different saints and such for this region. Okay. It's a beautiful temperature here. It's copping a bit of humidity down on the sea, so it's nice to be in the hillside where it's much cooler and much clearer air. Smaller chapel. Come through here. More chapels. Check out the priest room. Another quite small room, you know. Dirt floor. Some areas storage, but not a whole lot of space. It's quite a little maze around here. Continue onwards. Another little room throughout. Yeah, so we'll make a left here. There's a small little chapel. Oh wow, it's a small chapel. There's not much left you can see, but there is still some markings on the walls. Yeah, over to the right a bit better. Can't enter, like that, but all good. Keep moving. Okay, so this is sort of the end of it. You can't enter over there, but some beautiful archway work on the outside of the building. Some, exposed timber flooring that once was covered. So we're just here to inspect there's another spot here. That's what it's called. So we'll just wander through there. It's a bit further away from the monastery, but still one of the viewing points. Far out. Okay. So this isn't part of the monastery itself, or at least it's a disjointed part further down the mountain. What this trip has sort of reminded me of, basically I've been seeing lots of kids running around and having the time of their lives, and it's great to see, and it makes me recall when I was reading someone like Aldous Huxley, where he's highlighting indoors perception, like highlighting that children are seeing the world via the original way, or the most beautiful way, before the conditioning begins. And it's also spoken by Jesus that in order to enter the kingdom of heaven you must become like a child again, and it just sort of makes sense. You see them walking through these places, and although everybody is, you know, in awe and blown away by the landscape as well as the construction. I think the kids are a dead giveaway of just that pure enjoyment in the present moment itself. And it's something that, you know, I strive to do as much as I can, and I think this trip's definitely helped that. But I just thought it was a nice little insight. But basically, this is it. So you can't enter the place, but it's got a nice little walkway here. You can see just how far down it goes. You might be able to hear the river running. Yeah, fortunately you can't enter, but another little sort of watch house, I guess, or somewhere for visitors to live, perhaps. Thanks for going on the journey.